Hello, can you all hear me? Well, I don't really know why I asked that, because you probably, if you couldn't, then you wouldn't say anything. But yes, I'm working on a RMC support generator. Let me just copy and paste this live stream link somewhere where it'll be seen. There we go. So here's what I've currently got. I'm working on getting ledgers to place themselves where they should be. And for the most part it's working. Let's see, there's gonna be a lot of coding in this. If you don't like coding, then I'm sorry, you've come to the wrong channel. Let's see, make this visible for, this is just for something else. So I'm gonna set the scale of this thing to be the height. There we go. Let's just see how that turns out. Now we should have some little wooden beams sticking up. Or not, because I guess that's just not how it works. Oh, I know why. It's because I set the scale to 0. That's a common mistake I always make. And now they are all set to the same height. Whoa! Oh, I know why. It's because in Blender the axis of scaling is different. Whoa. My sound needs to be a bit louder? Okay. I can turn that up a little bit. Tell me if that's any better. I'm sorry if it might be clipping. Okay. There we go, that's more like it, that's what I wanted. That's a good test of what I'm looking for. So yeah, let's see. So I want to set this to the... Okay, now I've got to figure out what I'm going to do next, because I want to... Actually, no, I'm just going to uncomment this code, because now I've figured out how this works. This should work quite nicely. We should get some nice cross-bents going. There we go. But I need to define a new height. The height needs to be the lowest point on this. So... because right now there's a bit of clipping going on here, and I don't like that. Don't want that to be the case. I also need to change the scaling of these beams, because when they rotate they get off, and I don't like that. I want them to be scaled nice and perfectly. So, yeah, let's do that. I'll do it based on the... This is going to be really boring, I'm sorry. Is that even going to work? Actually, no, I want roll. So if it's less than the roll limit, and if it's greater than... Let's see how that works. It's not really done that much, really. Or maybe it has and I'm just blind. Oh, actually I know why. It's because it needs to be times by the bent width. Oh, that's going to make them really wide. Oh god. Or is it? Why is it not doing anything? Okay, I'm just going to not mess with that because I don't know what it's doing, but I don't like it. So I'm just going to leave it. Okay. Check the comments. I'm bad at making... wait, hold on, what? I'm just going to put on a pop-out chat here. There we go, that's better. Just do that. And move this guy over. Come on. There we are. Excellent. Right, I do that because it's the coding standard at Purdue. So I'm following those because it's good practice so I don't fail my assignments. Oh, those are the ones that have been messing up. That's cute. Oh, I see what's been happening. This will probably be free because I don't want to get sued. So there's that. Oh dear, why is that happening? Okay, so something's been messed up somewhere. Because that should not be happening. Something involving the shift again. Oh, that's that. If I just change it to a plus, does that fix that? No, it just made it worse. Interesting. I am quite confused at what's happening there. That's why I'll just ignore it and come back to it later. Because that's how problems are solved here in the world. Okay, but I want to get this little gap to go away, so I'm going to do that right now. So that's going to be base support job. Support base. Well, I mean, you can do them manually, which would be kind of a pain. I don't know why you'd want to. I've done it before and it's not fun, so I'm not going to join any VC right now, sorry. I don't know, wait, I want to set scale. Can I spell it? Yes. Oh yeah, I know what I need to do. It's going to be the height percent bent height divided by the bent height. There we go. Then that should fill in those gaps at the bottom. Hey, Peter. Oh, why are there gaps again? What have I done? Oh, I know what it is. It's this. That's what I want. I want all of that. Then it should work. And it doesn't. Oh, God dang it. What the heck? Okay, let me figure this out. So, the bent height is always, it's like global. So, I need to figure out, so it's going to be height minus bent height. What the heck? Okay, I'm just going to leave that alone. So, I'll just keep this at 1 for now. It's going to kind of clip, but I don't really care. Okay, now for the top bents. Because there's going to be ones that have to sit on top of these. So those are easier to get, I think, or should be. Okay, well, I need to get like a defined, like what this height is kind of deal going on here. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a really boring stream, I'm sorry. It's going to be just going through code over and over again until I get something right. Need these two, top right and top left. Sort those out. Actually, no, these need to be handled separately in here. They actually should never be invisible. I need to get rid of that. So I'll start with this. Yeah, that should. Okay, we'll do it here. So we'll just set the translation to the height for now, and just see what that does for us. Well, Nolimits isn't really all about coding. I just like to use the coding aspect. I mean, I think it's pretty awesome that we even have that ability to begin with. And lots of games don't really give you the option to be able to code features straight into the game, like custom RMC supports. So Let's see. Okay, now I've got to subtract this part. I'm just trying to get these to line up with the tops of the other supports. And that seems to have done it. There we go. That works. Now I just need to find the distance between these on both sides. Hey, projection. Okay, so now I just need to find... Okay, how am I going to do this? I don't really know what I'm going to do next. Oh, it's going to be plus vertical balance, so I could do... Because the scale is going to be this. So if I set that, see, like that. That do it? I don't know. I'll do left. And now they've all disappeared. Interesting. How much is vertical? Oh, it's because it's negative. Is that why? Is that why they're gone? Oh yeah, that's absolutely why they've gone. Head isn't exploding because it just isn't, I guess. It's just an inherent property of my head is that it doesn't explode. I think it's gonna be... Ah! Yeah, my head is actually exploding now because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, let's try this. I'm just trying things out now. Like, there's no logic and order to this. How many views have we got? There are 25 people watching me do this? This is like the most boring thing ever, but thanks anyway, I guess. I just want these to line up so bad. They're almost there. They're almost there. I don't know why this one's getting so low down. Is this it? Yeah, okay. I'm going to add the vertical balance in here. Let's see if that's it. Yeah, there's like 400 different variables going on here. Oh, the chat disappeared. What? Well, it's like kind of working. Not really. I would put music on the stream, by the way, but I'm too afraid that I'm going to get like a copyright strike and my channel's just going to get monked, so I'm going to err on the side of caution with that, unfortunately. Wait, I'm an idiot. I've got a much easier way of doing this. That'll save me a lot of grief. I'm just going to take the height of that thing. It's going to be height minus... Because where are the heights of these things set? It's height plus vertical balance minus the height of this, so it's just going to be... You should just figure out that equation, which is going to be simple. But first of all, we can factor out the heights. And since this is being subtracted, those actually turn into pluses, so then it just becomes that. There we go. That's figured out. Oh, so close. By the chance you're gonna transfer tracks to another track, that's something that's actually outside of my control, really. Actually, you know what? No, that isn't. I probably can come up with a solution for that, I think. But once I'm done with this, because this is like something that people have been wanting for a while. Okay, it's still being a pain. Not as much of a pain, granted, but still a pain. I've just got to look at it for a minute. dear, that was not a good sound, that. Looks like it's gonna storm, maybe. Okay, this is like the most boring part of this. I'll just show you the trains. Those are cool. Look at these trains. Finally found a nose car design that looks good, in my opinion. So these guys will be coming out quite soon, hopefully with this support pack, but there's no guarantee on that because this could be quite a challenge to get working effectively. But it seems to be like working for the most part. I don't know why all of these are the same height though. That's bugging me. Oh wait, no, it's the right one I'm supposed to be looking at. I think, is it? I don't know. I'm lost. Oh yeah, it's the left one, so I'm gonna get rid of the right one entirely for now, just so I don't get distracted. So what's going on with this guy? Keep that plus there. I think I was getting confused at which one I was looking at. Now none of them exist. Why is that? Oh, I know why. No, I don't. That was a lie. Complete lie. Wow, this is boring. Okay. What's a more interesting part I could work on that doesn't involve so much mathematics? Actually, no, this whole thing is mathematics, and there are 29 people watching it. Okay, let's... No, I'm not going to back down. I'm going to get this thing done. This is happening right now. I'm not going to sleep until that little ledger thing is in the right place. And I just need to scale it so that the top of this lines up with the top of that. And that's all I want in life right now, is just that one thing. And it's kind of being the opposite of that right now, which kind of sucks, but... So, okay, so the transition, so it should just be the distance between them. That's the thing I'm confused at, but it doesn't seem to work. If you have any questions you just want to ask me in the chat, then go ahead. Like about anything in general, and it's just kind of a chill live stream, really. Do you remember saying my top 10 bucket list coasters? Yes, I do, and I stand by it. And oh yes, it works, nice. Exactly what I wanted that, except for I'm going to give it a little bit more of a boost. I want it to pop up a little bit. There we go. Can I make a drop track? Yes, that's easy. I've done many drop tracks in the past. In fact, I've been paid to do several, so take with that what you will. Ah, that's beautiful. Just what I wanted, that. Except for that. Okay. So now I just need to get it to work when it's banking, because when it banks, it's a different story, because I can't just use the position, I have to add something else on top of it. So I'll just make it work for the right one real quick. Making the track for a ride like that would be pretty easy, but actually doing all the scenery and stuff is a whole different story. I mean, like, I don't think I'll be attempting anything like that anytime soon, so I wouldn't get your hopes up for something like that. Okay. Now this. Yeah, I keep my stuff as organised as I can, even though this is kind of getting a bit out of control here. Jeez, it's just a lot of numbers. Okay, so this one is going to be, shoot, how would I describe that? So, oh, I know what it is. It's just the tangent. So I just have to add the tangent to one and subtract the tangent from the other. So it's going to be plus a float. Actually, I'm going to divide this up into something that makes more sense to me, like that. There we go. Actually, no, that's going to get confusing quick. Okay, and then plus float. That just helps it. The tangent of the roll times. Actually, this is going to have to be in brackets as well. Tangent of the roll times the bent height. No, it's bent width. I want. And this one's going to be the opposite. It's going to be subtracted from that. I love Notepad++. I swear by Notepad++. It's... Oh, and that's gone wrong. Thing is about Notepad++, I don't know why it gets so much hate. It's a lovely piece of software. It's free. It just works. It's not heavy at all. It just kind of does. And I think that's great. Actually, I need to divide this by 2 because it's actually going to be modifying only half the width of the bent. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, that's so nice. It all lines up. Oh, that's so good. Okay, but those bolts aren't lining up, and that's annoying me. Let's fix that. So that's going to be under the scale. It's going to be this one. Oh god, this is going to get really bad, really quick. You thought it was organised before, well, get ready, it's about to get way worse. Oh my god, that's just a nightmare. I'm going to get some comments here. I don't like Atom as much. I've never really grown much with it. It's just kind of been there. I'm going to copy this line of code. And then Ride Warrior Nation is going to be in the chat like, Atom kind of sucks though, because he's Ride. But he's a web developer, so we don't listen to him. He's going to hate me for that. I've got a computer, that's all I know about it. Said it's powerful. Okay, it's doing something I don't like again. Oh, I know why, it's because I did it on the wrong axis. Oh wait, I'm modifying the wrong thing, that's why. I'm an idiot. Why am I doing that? Oh, Patrick, come on. You should have known better. It's this one you want. It's the ledger. I can't see. Oh, there it is. There we go. Oh, hey! It's Drew. Everyone's favourite guy from the Nolimits 2 community. Okay, those are getting a bit stretched out, actually, a little too much. I go to university in Indiana. If that's what you're asking, I think that's what you're asking. I can't really tell. I'm trying to figure out what to do to get... Yeah, Ride's gonna ban me, oh god. I'm banned. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to divide it by the bent width. I think. That would make the most sense to me. There we go, now it's all scaled nicely. Oh, that's so good. Okay. I'm pleased with this. Okay, I'm not pleased with that, but we'll get back to that. Look at that. Except for that ledger's getting a little close, I think. It's a head chopper territory. Let's ride it and see how it looks so far. No, front row, please. And I am from the UK. I forgot to answer that part. Alright. And here we go. It's an RMC I made years ago, so it's not the best. Is there any trick for the double fins of the B&M connectors to make them taller? You have to do those manually, unfortunately. That's kind of annoying. One of the things that annoys me the most about Nolimits at the moment is that kind of thing. Okay, there's something wrong with the ledgers. Something very wrong. I don't like it. I don't know why it's doing that, but it shouldn't be doing that. I don't really do recreations anymore. Not really my thing. Okay, so let me see when this is happening. It seems to be happening only in specific cases. And somebody next door is smoking and I can smell it, and I don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna go shut my window real quick. Okay, I am back, and let's figure out what's going on with this. So, it seems that when it hits a certain angle, it wants to... Oh, actually, I know exactly what's happening. It's involving the shift, yes, this. I'm gonna just remove the shift entirely. And then that should fix it. There we go, that's fixed it. I mean, it's still kind of buggered up a little bit, but hey. Actually, oh wait, never mind, that shift is necessary, but I need to figure out what's going on. It needs to be a float, otherwise it's going to cause an exception. Yeah, it's going to be like that for a bit. Let's see, has that fixed it? Yeah, there we go, that's fixed it. Oh, that's just so nice. I'm just so happy that it just lines up like that. That's so satisfying. Now it's time to get them to line up with these vertical ones, which shouldn't be too much of a challenge. Just have to copy this code. So for when it's greater than 90 degrees, it just does the same thing. Except it doesn't have to roll it. That's just not something it needs to do. Yeah, somebody's definitely vaping in this dorm, and screw them for that, because I don't like that, and it's not fun to breathe in. God dang it. Okay, just gonna organise this up a little bit, so I can just take out that factor, both of these, and then that should be good for, if the rule, yeah, like that, and then this one. If it's upper roll limit, I guess it should just work. I think this code should just work for that one as well. We'll try it, see how it comes out. Oh my gosh, something has gone horribly wrong. I don't know what it is. What have I done? Let's clear the chat. There's a bug. I see. What's the bug? Oh, I put an S somewhere I shouldn't have. Line 38. How did that happen? Wait, what? Support master? I haven't even... What? Oh, 201. I forgot you're supposed to read errors in the order they show up. 201. Oh, I know why. Wait, there we go. We're all good. It doesn't have any tunnel testing yet, because I haven't implemented that in yet. Okay, so it's working for that now, so for the flat beams, and then for the bigger beams it just needs to get higher. So if it's less than 90 degrees, if it's greater than 90 degrees, then it should do the exact same thing. I think it will still work. Haha! And it does! Oh, that is sweet. Look at that. It's just, it's all coming together now. What update do you want me to show you? Because as far as I'm aware, there hasn't been one. Strawberry Jam is very interested in update. I don't know what update he's talking about. How long will I be live streaming for? I honestly don't know. I'm just kind of working. Maybe I'll work on something else as well, because working on this is quite draining, I will say. Oh hey, 5-man movie makers. Nice to see you here. This actually isn't the first time I've made a generator like this. I've done it before using Blender. Let's see, what happened to the double figure 8 loop? We don't talk about the double figure 8 loop. Well, actually, you know what? Everyone's going to ask about what it is now, so I must show it. So, you know how Schwarzkopf developed the figure 8 loop, or in concept? I decided to take that concept for... Oh, I deleted it, never mind. Just imagine like a double 8 loop, but there's another double 8 loop on top of it. That's what that was. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, and there's going to be lots of errors. How many people are watching this? I've got 41 viewers? Wow, I love you guys, seriously. This is just an impromptu live stream. I'm not even doing anything interesting, really. At least to me, this is just kind of tedious to work on, but I'm glad that you guys are supporting me. And keep it up, yeah. And I promise you that I'm not just going to out of the blue advertise that I'm going to stop making the content that you guys subscribed for, and then delete my Discord server, which doesn't exist. And if you know who I'm talking about, then good on you. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember what this was. This RMC I made was actually because I actually made this because there was a contest to RMC a wooden coaster, and I never actually finished it because I never finished the supports. But that was the layout of the wooden coaster, and I made the RMC over the top of it. Oh, if you have a screenshot, then feel free to, I don't know if you can post it or not, but go ahead. Okay, let's get back into more support generation. Okay, I'm getting to the point where I'm just kind of looking at this because I'm proud of it, and I'm not actually getting any work done. Oh, haha, I didn't even realize I made that pun. But yeah, also if you're wondering, these textures, I just want to give you guys a moment of appreciation for them. I made these because I looked at how real RMCs kind of looked, and I tried to replicate how those textures are, so they've got little joining beams between each one. Also, the frame rate on this is really not good. I don't know how I can fix that. I guess if I clipping, let's do that. The lo-fi code stream, just studying, relax. Yeah, you know what? Just join in. We're just having a chill live stream today. You know, just kind of hanging out. Not gonna think about anything in the world that worries us. We're just gonna be happy with watching me suffer in total and utter misery trying to get this to work. Okay, let's clip this at 60 meters and see how bad it looks. This is gonna be bad. Oh, I didn't reload them. Okay, off you go. I want to see you, Togo fan. I want to see you make something in Ultimate Coaster X. I really want to see that. I want to see what you do with it. Ooh, that's trippy. Look at that. Whoosh. The phantom supports. Whee. That's so cool how they like generate like that. That'd be like a really awesome intro for a ride. Like you have like the depth of field all high and stuff, and it's like in a world with wooden supports, and then it like generates like that. It's like when Cedar Fair announces a coaster and they have the overly dramatic animations. Will the program automatically cut notches in the supports on overbanks? I think so. I'm not really sure like how far I can go with this. How many 3D objects are there? A lot. Okay, so this is the base object, and in this base object there are 4,000 vertices or 5,800 triangles, and for each bent of these you have to place down another one of those, so you can probably do the math. There's like maybe 500 of them on here, so there's a lot of polygons. My main goal is so that when I want to try and get something. Oh, I don't know. Okay, let me just figure out what I want to say before I say it, because I'm gonna make a fool of myself. Okay, words. When the track passes underneath here, I want to figure out a way for it to detect that collision and then hide the supports. But right now, that's okay. Something's being banged in the hallway. Oh, I see what you mean now. Yeah, that would be funny though. I could make an I could probably almost figure out a way to do that, honestly. In Nolimits, that'd be really overly complicated, but I probably could develop some system that did actually make notches in the supports. But that would be way too complex, and it would take up way too many clock cycles, I don't know. But yeah, so the problem is that in Nolimits there's no way to get the collision detection of an object using the scripting engine. Even though you can, like I know they have collision because right now I'm colliding with them, and it would be really awesome to be able to get that collision because it means that doing something like this would be so easy, but I can't. So that's going to be one of the major hurdles for this project. Oh wow, so somebody typed sub to PewDiePie in the chat, and it actually got hidden, which is interesting. You know, I'll just show that, why not? It's not that bad. Am I using Java like Coaster X for the... It's not showing me everything. I want to see the whole thing. Or is that the whole thing? For these, I'm guessing you said for the support generator, and yes I am, because that's the same kind of code that Nolimits uses. Okay, you know what? I'm getting bored of this, so let's do something else, shall we? Let's load up, I don't know, the second thing in my Blender, or third thing in my Blender history, and work on that. Oh, okay, I can work on that. So these are the coaster trains for Fly at Phantasialand. Okay, I'm gonna hide any more of those. We only need one of them in the chat. Okay, so I got this far, and let's see. Let's get a bit further, shall we? I'll join this area real quick, so I don't have to deal with that. So the seats. I think I've got some reference pictures somewhere of the seats. Let me just take a look. Yeah, it was in this folder. This is my big old reference folder thing for images. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm working on the seats, so... They've got these weird panel things for the restraints to close on, but... there's just no good angles of it. That's the problem. You've got these kind of angles here from the animation, which don't really give me much information, but I guess I can work with them, so I'll make these little arm things first. Those shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, I cannot wait for Fly. Fly looks like something else. I have no idea what the layout is. Like, still to this day, rides like Taron, I've tried to memorize the layout for them, but I just can't. It's just so twisted, and I feel like Fly is going to be the same. It's just going to be really out there with in like the terms of layout design. Okay. Gee, how does that? Okay. Wow, I'm really tired. I was up quite late doing stuff, you know, as you do on a Saturday night. Is that the right angle? I think it comes in from after that. No. I'm just really not feeling this right now, actually. Why have my fins wrong? Yeah, my fins are wrong. Dang. Yes, it does have an auto clearance in UCX, as far as I'm aware. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not feeling like doing anything right now. I'm really tired all of a sudden. So, to the 45 of you, geez, wow, 45 of you still watching. Thanks for tuning into this really short-lived live stream I just kind of had. And yeah, have a good weekend and a Monday as well, and every day after that. I want to do some more live streams in the future because I feel like it's a great way for me to kind of like connect with you guys, because you know, you are part of this community that I've created, I guess. Like, I mean, the Codemaster community. I'm not talking about the Nolimits community, of course. I guess you're also part of that. But yeah, I love doing these streams, especially when I actually super motivated to work on something, because right now I'm just too tired and I can't really think straight. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys next time.